Alright folks, let's take a look at this benchmark of the i9-10900K. This is without a graphics card, and you basically can see that it still sucks as far as graphics go without a graphics card. Um, and that brings down all the other scores inside of user benchmark. But there are some really impressive things that you don't really get out of these numbers. Now, this was done with the Gigabyte GA-Z490 Aorus Master. Pretty pricey motherboard. 64 gigs of RAM. And let's take a look. Graphics, it's saying 7.19%. You get better graphics out of a Ryzen 3 3200G. But obviously the rest of the processor is another story. This is a beast, as we'll see in a moment. So, base clock speed 3.7, turbo up to 5.05. This one performed 70 percentile. 108 outstanding. This is by far the highest score I've ever seen on here. I think that is amazing. I love it. I love to see Intel kicking ass again. Single core score 159. I believe previous high I've seen for one of my computers was 146, maybe 153. I don't know. On an overclocked processor, and this is right there. This demolishes Ryzen 9. Now here, this score is less, but in the grand scheme of things, this is definitely a better processor, and it's not much more. So here's the lousy Intel UHD Graphics 630, and you see this scoring. It's terrible. You cannot play anything on this. You might be able to play Fortnite, depending on what setting, because some settings are CPU intensive. Just don't expect to play 4K Epic. It's not going to go over so good for you. And here's the good old Samsung 860 Pro. Obviously, this is a shit drive. A 960 would have improved things. 960 Pro, 970.